Greetings, citizens! Just a Guy has arrived and returned to that which binds us, and we are in the middle of what might be a very, very steamy situation where, well, Evalise is potentially, or is, I guess, confirmed to be staying the night at Idris's place due to a mishap with the food, and we've just stepped out of the shower, so without any further delays, back already. It's not like I was going to take a full-length shower, but you even had time to dry your hair and put your bow back in. Well, I wasn't just going to leave it sitting there on the counter. What if I forgot and left without it? Oh no, whatever would you do? Your clothes are still in the washer. It'll be another hour before they're dry. So... I sit down beside him on the couch. We could watch a movie or something if you'd like. I happen to have this little-known thing called Netflix if you're interested, and we could, chill. Sure, what do you have in mind? How does a cheesy Christmas special sound? How cheesy are we talking? Like one that cost $3 million to make in a month with some no-name actors? Start it. Aww. He turns the channel and we start watching some movies set in a whimsical, quaint town, featuring better-looking than average actors who can act passably enough. I get under the blanket and snuggle up. It's nice and warm here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Of course, there's a way to get even warmer. I scoot closer to him and put my head on his shoulder. He moves his arm to put it around me. Ooh, my heart's aflutter. I'm glad the lights are off. I'd be even more embarrassed if he saw my face right now. I'm this close, I'm self-conscious about my breathing. Since he put his arm around me, my head is almost resting on his chest now. I can feel it move every time he breathes. I hope my clothes are still in the washer. I don't want to get up for a while. The main girl on this show got stuck in a snowstorm in this tiny town on Christmas Eve or something and met this young man. I'm not really paying attention at this point. Gosh, this girl is so stupid. How has she not realized... Excuse me. How is she not real? Sorry, what? I'm sorry. That really just got me. Anyway, how has she not realized she's dating Santa in disguise? Probably because Santa isn't usually a charming 20-year-old. You think the snow magically falling around them and the reindeer appearing would clue her into something being amiss. Some girls are just oblivious to everything. This is the third scene where she's gone to see her mother about him. Sometimes they just make these Christmas specials too unrealistic. How are people supposed to believe a girl can fall for Santa? Wow. How are people supposed to believe a girl can fall for Santa when they also want us to believe she's working her dream job as a model in New York and her rent is barely $500 a month? Well, the scenery is pretty at least. Tons of snow, gently falling down. Nice, warm fireplaces. Transition! Whoa! Really, transition? Anything good? Not really. Only bad news and more bad news, my compatriot. The informants they're getting close, but they can't get close enough, it seems. From what they're saying, there seems to be a bit of a shakeup happening right now with the leader. He's either traveling or something happened to him. So things have been going slow. Do I even want to know what the other bad news is? No, my friend, you don't. They've caught on to you again, my friend. You might have already noticed, but they've sent a few scouts, if you know what I mean, to stake you two out. You want I should be taking them out? Ah, lovely. Damn it. So what? What are we supposed to do? Sit tight. That's easier said than done. My guys are working as fast as they can. All we can do now is wait. Wait, huh? Huh? Shit! I can't believe I fell asleep here! God, it's morning! Good thing I don't have work until tonight. It's quiet in here. Did he leave? I should really be getting up. Oh, there's a note here. I had a meeting to go to. I'll call you later. Feel free to sleep in however long you like. Asshat. I should get going. Wait, how did she just... Okay. Oh, you should have seen this guy yesterday. He walks in asking for some special toy that had been advertised on TV. But of course we don't have any. We sold out of that model weeks ago. He starts going on this rant about how it's his kid, how his kid's Christmas is gonna be ruined, how his wife is never gonna let him go shopping again. And then his wife comes in and has to practically drag him out. People can get so crazy this time of year. I'm just glad I didn't have to work Black Friday. Yeah, well, I did. It wasn't fun. They made me open the doors. I was so worried I'd get trampled. At least that means I won't have to work Christmas Eve. Don't remind me. Ugh. I was going to take a nice vacation, but no, someone has to close on Christmas Eve. Why do we have to even stay open in the first place? Ugh, maybe I'll convince them to let me close early. Sierra takes another sip of her soda and starts texting someone, probably her boyfriend. I start to zone out and look around when I notice. That's Idris's little brother. Hey, you want a cookie? No, I'm trying to lose weight. And you're drinking diet sodas? Baby steps. Baby steps, girl. Alright. What am I doing? Is this stalking? No, I'm just trying to find out a bit more about him. Why Idris doesn't talk about him. He said his name is Zach? Yeah, Zach. He's wearing decent clothes. They're not dirty. Great, so he's not homeless. That's good. That's about all I can tell, though. No. Bad idea. Can I? No. Just go regular. Can I help you? No. Can I help you? Yeah. Can I help you? What do you want? Damn. You're not usually this awkward, are you? Huh? You're, what's your name again? Elizabeth? Evalise. So, Idris has told him about me. And you're Idris's little brother. Yup, that's me. Well, nice talk. Wait. Could you tell me a bit about your family? Why? Because I'm worried about him. And every time I ask anything, he always gives me. Every time I ask anything, he always gives me vague answers and keeps me in the dark. He tilts his head a bit, trying to decide. That sounds pretty typical. He sighs and turns his music off before looking back at me. Well, as you know, I'm a lot younger than him. About 13 years or so. Mom had me right before Dad died. I was like 2 or 3. Idris was in high school. Idris had a job before Dad died, I think. He had to work extra shifts since Mom had been a stay-at-home parent for me. I figure that's what happened anyway. It was obviously too young to remember, so this is what they've told me. He stops for a bit, attempting to figure out where to go from here. Mom eventually got a job, and Idris got enough money to buy back the store. But well, he's probably told you before, but he wasn't exactly the best at his job at first. I was in elementary school at the time. He somewhat lived with us back then,
By that time, I only saw him about every couple days or so. I think he was staying late at the office, trying to learn the ropes and just sleeping there.
His voice gets a bit quiet. It's a lot of rather serious stuff he's opening up about. It's alright if you don't want to continue. You've already told me a lot more than I knew before.
No, it's fine. He can get really stubborn sometimes, so I'm not surprised he hasn't told you most of this stuff yet.
He pauses for a brief moment to collect his thoughts before continuing.
I was still really young back then, but I could tell things weren't great. And then, it all stopped.
What stopped?
The stress, the situation. Within a few months, he moved out, got his own apartment. He gave Mom some of his check, and we were able to move into a better apartment in a better subdivision.
Just like that?
Yeah, sorta. Things got better, but they also got worse. I didn't get to see him a lot afterwards. I still don't. One of the last times he came over, they got into an argument.
Over what?
Over his business. Mom always knew about the knife and Dad's side business. She just turned a bit of a blind eye. Idris says that some of Dad's customers could be a bit pushy, but they paid the bills. But now, there was something different. Idris had gotten some of the same customers back, but he also got new ones.
Who were they?
I don't know. Him and Mom won't tell me. I just know they're shady people. The way Mom was always talking to him, they're probably criminals.
What was she saying?
She disowned him.
Oh, snap. Disowned him?
It was about 5 or so years ago, though. I had just started middle school by that time. To be honest, I don't remember a lot from back then, but that's what Idris told me one day when I asked why he doesn't like Mom. They talk a bit now, but Mom doesn't like me spending too much time with him.
Why would he agree to work with criminals?
I asked him that once. Why are you working with dangerous people?
He just smiled a bit and said, they pay better.
Blah, blah, blah. He just smiled a bit and said,
They pay better.
He wouldn't look at me.
And what do you think about it?
Huh?
What do you think about him taking on these types of clients?
Well, I haven't really met them, so I can't say too much. All I know is they pay a lot. I just wish...
Wish what?
I wish it wasn't such dangerous work.
Dangerous how?
The guys he's helping aren't the ones you've got to worry about. It's their enemies. He's been hospitalized a couple of times.
Oh dear. What? Hey, we're gonna be late to work. I'm going to head back. You can stay here chatting all you want. All right, I'll head back in a little bit. So these guys have hurt him before?
Yeah. There's some guys out to get him. They're the enemies of his shady clients. He just calls them the bad guys. Of course, he never says who the good guys are in this situation.
He sighs, just like his big brother. It seems Idris has been trying to keep him safe by staying away, but it's obviously only hurting him instead. This whole time, I was just worried about Idris, but I failed to see the kid in front of me who's just as worried as I am. Zach, how are you doing today?
Huh?
I was asking a lot about Idris, but I didn't ask much about yourself.
Well...
He shuffles around a bit. I probably could have guessed they were related even without him telling me.
I'm doing fine, I guess.
You're in high school, right? How's that treating you?
It's alright.
He was fine before, but now that I'm specifically talking about him, he's nervous. Was Idris ever like this? He always seems so full of himself.
I'm a junior this year. Lots more homework.
I bet so.
That's about it, I guess. He really likes you, though. I haven't seen him smile a lot these past few months. Hope this was a bit enlightening to you.
Yes, it was. I need to be getting back to work. Be good, okay?
What am I, a lost puppy? I'll see you around.
Oh, that was sweet. Alright, citizens, that's all for now, but we've learned quite a bit about our love interest. And maybe we'll learn more next time, because until then, I'm afraid that this is going to have to be farewell!